welcome to AGTV and our grand design show. It's really fun to be with you today because, last week we had all that HSN excitement and we were focused. We were very focused, and it's just fun to be back with our AGTV family. And so many of you are here, and I just want to say a shout out to Marie, who is back from her amazing trip, who I loved watching and seeing all the pictures that you posted. And that's a testament to this amazing community that exists around our brand and crafting, and is that we know about what's happening in each other's lives, and it's really, really fun. So hi to Annie Laura, hi Sue, hi Kathleen, hi Kathy, hi Betsy, hi Pamela. Oh, I just saw you on our community text with the Texanas this past weekend. Martha sent me pictures of you all shopping, you and you guys looked great. You had on a bow t-shirt, and I was like, oh, that looks like something I ought to own. Hence the bows on the shirt. But anyway, today's show is a lot of fun because we have brand new back in stock things, and there's a concern about whether it's grand staircase or garland staircase, but those staircase dies are in the show today. And I noticed that before we even started that people had already bought them because they had sold out so much earlier in the year. And then we've got all these things about decorating for the holidays, which I think when I like to bring those elements from my house into these die sets, and both the first two items are definitely from my life, and that's really fun. So greetings to everybody that's joining us, whether you're here on AGTV where we're chatting live, or you're watching us on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram. Hi, so nice to see you. We do have a special guest joining us today, and I'm going to give away 3 things that are in the show. We have a mystery pack of Christmas paper coming your way, and even towards the end of the show, which is when we give the stuff away. So you kind of have to hang out with us, or we encourage you to spend your lunch hour if you're on the East Coast with us, or if you're just getting up in California. It's like, oh, thanks, good morning, and have some coffee. So I've got Create to talk about today as well. So there's a lot of stuff in this because, gosh, we're 30 days away. If you were watching on YouTube a few days ago, I started a little countdown with some cute little pets. So I think that's fun to see. Every single day is a little short video of a countdown. So today is 30 days. So exciting. Okay, Wendy's on her 3rd cup of coffee for the day. I love that. Oh, and okay, very good. Hey, Marge, everybody's here. All right, so sit back, relax, and we're going to get right into the show with our grand staircase dies, and we'll be right back. It's funny when I spend a lot of time looking at my surroundings, I see cutting dies pretty much everywhere, and so and like Marie does when she was traveling, and my friend Jilly too always sends me these beautiful architectural moments wherever they are, and it's like, oh yeah, that would make an incredible die. Well, this die set is modeled after the staircase in my house in Florida, and it is so beautiful because it curves like this. It doesn't have this fancy newel post, but it does have giant windows. It's like about 6 or 8 of them that go behind the staircase, and such a neat way to create, an environment on a card, and a way in which, especially if you're doing Christmas cards or you're celebrating something incredibly special, this is a kind of die set that creates a scene, and literally, and I like that. So if you're new to AGTV, I would love for you to say hello in the chat. Say, this is my first time I've ever watched one of your live streams, because these are fun. We do these at least 3 times a month. Last month we did 4. And so I'm using the Empress machine, some matte foil paper, and I'm just going to get it warmed up here. So we'll do a little cutting first, because that's where it's easier to start. I was telling somebody on TikTok yesterday how she was like, okay, well, where do I find a machine? How do I die cut? And I was like, oh, wow, I need to start at the beginning for people, right? We transform paper into these beautiful shapes, and we do that with ease. And so taking that cut and creating something like this, right? We take a gorgeous design. I'm going to put it right in the center. There we go. And if you wanted to add a bunch of windows like this thing in my house, right, where they could do the whole background of just the windows, wouldn't that be pretty? This looks like it's like a nightfall and with the blue behind it. And what's nice about this die set is that we've created some stickers that I'm going to show you to coordinate with these, and I'm going to create a little scene in front of the stairs. I think we'll put a little wreath right there on that window, and then of course we need a sweet little sentiment, warm winter wishes. And if you're making your Christmas cards today, I'm thinking that this will give you just a little bit of inspiration, you know. And how about this, right? Pretty card on the outside, grand scene on the inside. Now, what a beautiful house that might be to walk up both stairs. I think you'd have to be wearing a giant ball gown to pull that off. But if you've got these dies, tell us about them in the chat. I see Diane loves the double staircase. Is this how is it that you have decorated for Christmases in the past, right? Do you hang garland from the banister? I know I've only done that in one house, and that was a long time ago, and it just made sense to me that I wanted to see something a lot like this, where there were little bows and swags and things like this. But you know, I'm thinking that I'm going to have to get busy this year, because if there's Christmas in Florida, then we just definitely have to decorate this exact staircase with one of these beautiful ways of doing this. And you know, even the little stickers are so great because we've made, there are animals, or you know, there are, they're coming up, sorry. I won't jump ahead. Anyway, there we go. Lots of windows across the top, and you know, so much fun. Double it up, make it look like it's in 3D. Isn't that pretty? So many neat ways to do this. Our crafts team is so good at creating things that, you know, that we might not think of when we first start out with a die set. So lots and lots of ways. I'll just keep throwing, because we haven't going through these because we haven't seen this in quite some time. And here we go. I think it was July. It was really early, and this was one of the things that we created for the holidays. And they did. They sold out on our AGTV show. They sold out on HSN. And now they're back just for today. So tell all your friends that wanted to borrow them from you that we've got them, and we got really quick. We got them all back very quickly. Okay, love that. All right, yay. Shannon says her Christmas tree goes up at Halloween. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I'll be right back with those stickers that I promised you. So hang tight. The idea of 192 Kiss Cut stickers, right, is a great idea, right? I think that we put together this set, and this was on the heels of the amazing flower shops where we made all the little garlands and things. So you see that you definitely want these small little stickers to decorate the staircase. And so you have this is all cardstock. Every bit of this is designed to, we have one to go down the stair and one to go down the newel post, and you get 2 sheets of each one that you see, and then some decorations for the house. But then I like the Christmas ones the best. So you've got matching wreaths, and you've got lots of like poinsettia and ribbon garlands. You've got boxwood garlands, just like you were going to the nursery. You know, it'll be sooner than you think to decorate your own home. So you can start now by doing it on your cards. There are those little pets that I was talking about. You can hang stockings with these. And here's what Kiss Cut means. All right, so we'll just take him, the little dog in the stocking. The the design bleeds around, and then the die cut itself is perfect, right? So it's not as big as it seems on this sheet because we want everything to come out perfectly. So you see how that little bow does, and every one of these has been engineered so that you can decorate until your heart's content. So lots of ways to do this for every day. You know, thinking about a housewarming, someone, you know, someone moving into a new house. Gosh, and can you believe it? AG members, listen up. It's been a year since we had our first members only from Florida, and we're going to do it again this year, which is really exciting. So you'll get to see this staircase during that show. So hello from Scotland, Yvonne says. Oh my goodness. Oh, hi. That's so nice to have you. I hope you'll join us for the HobbyMaker show later today. I think it's going to be on at 8 p.m. your time. Yvonne, don't leave us. Okay, all right. I'm coming back with our Slimline 3D mantle fireplace dies to keep those holiday fires burning. So this one's modeled after my house here in Atlanta, and this is our Slimline 3D fireplace, mantle and fireplace die set. So this is the Slimline card die. So you don't have to worry about this if you don't like to make Slimline cards. This just gives you a beautiful context for creating that which is a lovely traditional mantelpiece with egg and dart molding, and there's a gorgeous andiron and fire already burning with a garland, with candles, with sconces, with little shades, and a beautiful French sort of mirror, and then the shadow layers and a wreath to hang from the mirror. So that if you were creating this is, you know, here's one of the scenes that you could create with that, and lovely, right? Lovely in the Slimline format. Here it is combined with the staircase, the garland staircase dies. This is a nice kind of perspective, right? So you're looking into the room at the fireplace, and that staircase is curving straight in. So lots of ways to use this. Maybe you haven't seen this, but I'm thinking that this is a really beautiful die set. And you know, for those of us that want to create something that's you know, that's just purely decorative, like from our home to yours, this is the kind of die set that allows you to do that. So we have mirror cardstock in the mirror. Isn't that cute? And then little, the wreaths hanging from the sconces, and then the paper used to create the fire. You know, what you're looking at is our orange, our luxury matte foil cardstock in the orange from all of the Halloween things that are being created. So many ways to make that look very realistic with paper. So we are indeed painting with paper, which is one of my favorite things to do. Oh, and okay, isn't this fun? So let's see. All right, we like this. Okay, we love the black. All right. If you, oh, look at this. Now that's quite the house, right? The blue. It's a blue Christmas, said Elvis. And this is okay. So this is upside down. So this is how this was designed. I'm going to take this off just to show you, because this is what I like to do with the wreath on my front door. And that is, I like to take the ribbon and I like to hang it over. So I want to like take this and fold it over the mirror, all right, and let that wreath hang. So that's the design of it. That's why it's that way. So, oh, and this one's doing that. So you see how it's like hanging from the ribbon. So if you were coming to my front door and you were like, oh wow, that's exactly what she does on her cards. That was fun. I actually had a neighbor the other day send me a little note saying, I just saw you on HSN, and it was in the middle of the night, and she's like, and I recognized your voice, and I was like, oh, isn't that fun? So I'm guessing that happens, but for her to know, she would know that this was exactly that replica of my living room. Oh, okay, do we like those? All right, all the cards are so beautiful and realistic. Thank you for saying that. And we do have a gorgeous cardstock set that you could use to work with this. So the Holiday Hearth pattern cardstock. This is 36 sheets, and what's so pretty about this is that it's all the texture. So we put together tonal patterns of brick, right, and in different colors. So we have red brick, we have painted brick, we have red brick with ivory mortar, and then we have all these textures. So everything has a double-sided part of it. So if you're looking at creating, something, you want to do something more card-like, this is great. There's lots of uses, but then we have wood paneling, right? We have, these are for the flames, for the fireplace, and then all these textured tonals. See, if you wanted to use the black, like the black fireplace, and then a lot of beautiful foil stamping. So 36 sheets of double-sided cardstock, really nice to, my grandmother always said, paint the back of your fireplace black. And there was a decorator trick that she always knew and had me conform to. And here you can see when it's like red brick in the background, it's harder to see the little fireplace, but you get the idea. So paneling, tonals, all the things, Holiday Hearth cardstock, and that is that's so pretty. All right, I have a mystery cardstock for Christmas coming right up. People are joining us now. People are just getting here. Have you seen anybody new in the chat? Have you identified yourself here? Because we do want we want to acknowledge you. Okay, sometimes on AGTV we put together special bundles. We do things from the archive, and this is kind of a little, it's a group of, it's both. This is what we're calling our mystery cardstock set for Christmas, and so we have calligraphic flourishes. There's 40 sheets, so 2 each of all the designs. And what's interesting, when I was looking at this a while ago, was like, oh, the botanicals, the antique botanical cardstock was really pretty. So this is from a collection, that has happened in the past, right? And then we went to our Christmas plaids. And let me get those because they're down here at the bottom. The Christmas plaids are included in this. So they're foil stamped. They have beautiful, this would be a really warm, cozy kind of, here we go. All right, let's get them together. There we go. Lovely ways of creating more masculine cards, or like the Black Watch plaid. I love that. I have a shirt like that I like to wear at Christmas. So fun. Oh, more botanicals. It's all kind of out of order here, but even Christmas toile, and look at that. Okay, there we go. Now we're starting to come together with the way this was intended, like so that you have things that look beautiful and mix and match in a way that you get just enough. So 40 sheets. Now, if you were starting at the beginning and you're like, oh, look at that. Okay, everybody remember the little rocking horse ornament that we had? do you remember it? It was in an AGTV show. You know, members are, that's our, I have a really special members only die coming up in November that's going to make an ornament. So there you go, a little sneak peek for you. So I would encourage you, if you are listening and go, what's an AG member? Definitely check out our membership page on our website, because there's so many amazing things with these exclusive products and all these lovely benefits, and one of them is a private live stream. So that's coming up next week on the 28th, or week after next on the 28th, and you can see how all these papers really, they do lend themselves to all different types of card making, whether your style is very traditional or you want to make something really bold and modern, you can do that. Where's that? Regina was like, where's that rocking horse? It was on the scrapbook page, see, cute, right? We had it, we had that little rocking horse on a previous AGTV show. And anyway, it's one of our members only exclusive products coming up in November. So exciting. Okay, love this, love the botanicals, love the way that you can use our mystery bundle of cardstock in new ways. I hope that if you want to get that, that's a limited supply, because again, it's part archive, part bundle, part just special for this show. All right, we're coming right back with our very special guest that's joining us just for this show. Hello, Robin. Nice to meet you.
Hello, Anna. Nice to meet you.
Oh, you got on your Create shirt from May.
I
love it. I love it. I was
Thank
just wearing mine over the weekend. I have a blue version of it, and I was like, this is so pretty. Ah, so Robin, tell everybody a little bit about yourself and where you're from.
My name is Robin, as you know. I'm originally from Michigan, and I now live in Delaware. My husband and I made the move out here for jobs several years ago, and we're in Delaware now. I work for the Department of Transportation as a human resources specialist.
Oh, like the U.S. Department of Transportation, the big one.
Exactly, the big one.
Interesting. But being in HR, I'm guessing that you know people really well, that you have a lot of empathy and a lot of understanding.
That is true. Yep, a lot of empathy. Yeah, I try to put myself in their shoes. So I'm in
Yeah.
staffing, so it's mainly bringing people on board, but it's interesting.
Uh, well, you know, I can't help but think it was Create last spring, Crop at Home 5. Was that your first Create event?
It was. It was my very first. It was so much fun. I had a blast. It's just so much fun.
Did you make everything? Were you able to complete all the things that we showed you how to make?
Oh gosh, no, no. There's so much. I did do a lot, and I have all the directions and all of that, and it was just so fun though. Just the techniques and how to learn everything and listening to everyone. It was just a lot of fun. I
Oh.
probably got half of them done.
Ah, well, okay. So if you were telling, there are a lot of people watching today that may be still on the fence about coming to the event. Could you share your favorite moment from the Create in May?
Honestly, my favorite moments were the personality, getting to know you and your team, and everyone was just down to earth. All of it. I can't pinpoint one actual favorite, but just the lightheartedness, the community. It's just a really great thing.
Oh, yeah, I think that's the most important thing. I love to say that it's the community of people that come together, right, with us, right? That was Create was founded, so long ago, to get to know the people that we see on social media, and but you made a friend, haven't you? Who's your friend? Who's your
I
friend?
did. Mariah Van Etten is her now married name. We met during COVID, during live shows, and you know how you meet somebody and you're like, oh, this is my person. We just click. We have the same sense of humor, same everything. And so we started doing lives with each other, and she lives in New York and I live in Delaware. Um, and I've only met her face to face once, but that was at her wedding that I was in. So we just became best buds. It's fabulous.
Oh, I love that. I love that so much. So, Robin, in this year of self-reflection that we have been working in, Create is the culmination of self-reflection for me, and we're celebrating generosity, gratitude, and kindness. Are there anything that you'd like? Is there something you'd like to share around this so that everybody can feel part of your year of self-reflection?
My year of self-reflection, I think kindness never is a bad thing. In my agency where I work, we have several special needs people, and I always make a point just, say hello, and I'll stop and talk with them rather than just rushing by while you're in the hurry. Um, but even just to put yourself in anyone else's shoes, you don't know what anyone's going through, and a little bit of kindness can really make their day.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was I was getting off the subway the other day. It's been about a month ago now, and I gave my banana away to somebody that needed it. So you have to be kind.
Oh, well, Robin, you exemplify everything that we want to celebrate in that event, and I'm so glad you're joining us. And I can't wait. It's hard to believe it's only 30 days away, and we're counting it down around here.
Yes.
So thank you for joining us for AGTV and going out of your way. I'm sure you are very busy, but everybody said hello. You'll have to go back and read the chat. Everybody's saying hi to you, and make sure. And when you get into the event, right, make sure and identify yourself as Robin from AGTV. Okay.
Okay, will do. Thank you for having me.
Oh, thanks so much for joining us, and I'll see you in 30 days, okay?
30 days.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, how fun. All right, coming right up is your last and final look at Create on AGTV before we, before we have to say it's time. Okay, we'll be right back. That's right. Carol says, "What a nice guest, wasn't she? How fantastic!" And that's a look inside this community of people. It's not just on AGTV. It's people that love to be creative and share, right, and share with others. And so this event, this Create event, November 14th, 15th, and 16th, was designed to celebrate that and to put you in contact with Robin and me and our team and the thousands of people that have elected to come over the last, this will be our 16th event. So it's a biannual crafting weekend, and we have perfected it. I think. I got to have a minute with Penny this morning, just over email, about the poem that she's opening the event with, and it's so great. And it's like always astounds me that, from the first time she ever called in on HSN and started she started writing poems about what we were up to. And so she has done that for let's see, gosh, well, at least 16 years on HSN. So, and then with every single Create, she has opened the event. So I can't wait. It's getting so exciting. If you missed the HSN presentations last week, this box is full of the tools and materials that you will do the event with us, and you'll craft along at your own speed and your own time. Like we have the prep videos are launching on Monday. Okay, Monday, everybody, Monday. So if you're a ticket holder, you're going to be really excited about that. Yeah, Penny is magnificent. Okay, so what's so great about Monday is that the prep videos are, it's a playlist of 11 videos, and they're going to take you through every single class and every single thing that we're going to be making, and every cut and every embellishment that you need to do ahead of time. And for the first time ever, we are actually, it's like 3.5 weeks, right, worth of time to get it together, right? We're celebrating gratitude. We're doing the die cutting ahead of the classes, and this is class 1, right? This is class 1 of day 1, and gratitude is all about doing things where we are grateful. And that might be a thought which goes in this amazing journal. And we're going to be celebrating gratitude for 30 days after the event together with this little book that we're going to make. So there's so much that's about to just, it's all happening now. So there are 44 amazing dies that are in the box, and there's over 880 pieces of cardstock embellishments and amazing things. But it's not just what you get, it's what you do with it. So you're going to be learning techniques that are going to take you throughout crafting in a way that you will make these for other things in your life. You will be doing, you will be gifting your creativity. You'll be going, oh, who's in there? Look at that, who's in there? So adorable. So as we gather together, for those 3 days, we're just going to start now. Create starts now. Shipping is starting on the 20th as well. Every single thing got here. It's all here. It's all here in the United States. We're so excited. It was breathing a big sigh of relief when that happened. And so here we're going to be making cookie boxes, and we're going to have the world's largest cookie swap and recipe swap. And in the prep videos, I talk to you about getting that recipe and how you're going to post it in our private platform that the event is hosted on. And that's where you'll go back and watch classes and download instructions and go back and relive the things that happen live. So however you want to do it, wherever you want to create, this time together is like no other. And so we're making this amazing box, right, for to hold your Christmas cards. We're making amazing gift tags for your presents, and we're making even 3D projects to adorn your craft room or someone's amazing bookshelf. So it just gets better every single year. But this year I think is going to be the best ever, only because of the generosity, gratitude, and kindness that we are going to celebrate together. Okay, all right. And again, if you're an AG member and you're watching in this, you get that amazing discount. This is a $410 ticket, and we have less than 100 left for people that can join us. And so that, my friends, is a lot of tickets. A lot of people come in to play with us. And today on HobbyMaker, in the UK, right, the Create is going to be available to those in the UK for the very first time. HobbyMaker has a limited number of tickets, and so that's 3 o'clock our time and 8 p.m. their time. So exciting. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, I love this. Regina says I need a sponsor. No, I need a sponsor too. Oh, that's true. I feel like that all the time. I was like, can I get a sponsor? And somebody says, is there a Create pin? Oh, Marge says that. There's a beautiful Create pin in that gorgeous peacock blue, and it comes right in the top of your box. And so lovely. And that box, if you're thinking, okay, that's the shipping box. Yes, this is the shipping box. Most beautiful shipping box ever. And it comes shrink wrapped. Okay, it's plastic coated like you see in the airport. You know when somebody shrink wraps their suitcase? It's like that. So your box is going to arrive. It's taped closed, but the tape is removable. So if you really love the box, don't get too attached. But if you love the box, it's going to still be pretty when it gets to you. Okay. We're going to tell you how to watch HobbyMaker, which is really fun. We're going to be talking about Create for an hour, and that's it. So nothing else. And then there's a show later on the 28th. And if you didn't watch the AGTV guide, if you didn't sign up for our email list, definitely do that, because the AGTV guide has all the details of where you can watch and how you can participate, and even links right to the Watch Live pages. All right, this is our celebration dies. These are so great because they deboss the design into the paper for your, for let's celebrate and congratulations and happy birthday and cheers to you and birthday greetings, along with cake, champagne, balloons, stars, and hearts. You're able to create these lovely sentiments and embellishments for crafting. So it's kind of like what it is to work with a stamp, right? But no ink, right? So it's like debossing the design into the paper. It's bringing all of the design forward around the borders. And you see I love this, because if you don't like your handwriting, this is the best way to just put a little tag together. You can do so many clever things. So it's not just about card making, even though we give you these great ideas for making cards. You can make tags. You can add wonderful little embellishments to the top of gifts. You can use this balloon die for an entire card face. Really, really cute. So as you're looking at this, so maybe this is the first time you saw this. They were part of our Empress Elite launch last year. Wow, funny how, and think about all the things that have happened in the last 12 months. I mean, I feel like we've had 5 years in the last year. It's gone with so many things have occurred. So if you're thinking, all right, I want to say cheers to you, and I want to do that, or let's celebrate, this is a really great universal die set, and especially for somebody that's just getting started in crafting, because it's style-less, meaning it's good taste, you know, but it's like the only thing that changes is the paper that you're using. So if you're not using, you know, if you're using Halloween paper, you can, right? Or Christmas paper, right? And you could say that it will change with the use, right? Does that make sense? So this one's been inked, right? So it's pushing ink down into the paper with the die. So we've inked the face of it's basically a 3D die that does debossing. So I love this. I love each one of these. Okay, so exciting. All right, Monica's worried about her FedEx man, and he throws the packages. Okay, wow, all right, that's funny. Do I have some stories for you with the FedEx man and the throwing of the packages? I have a video on my phone of it happening right back here out of our warehouse door the one day that I had to call the head honcho. I'm like, oh my gosh, we just packed the most beautiful things, and they threw them all in the truck, like just this big heap, and I was like, oh no, oh no. But you know, the moral of the story is that once you complain, you get a trailer parked at your dock. So now everything's loaded on a pallet and very nice and neat. So hopefully your FedEx delivery people will be kind. Yes, yes. Okay, very good. Okay. Hey, yeah, all right, wrong subject. Stop, change, start. Let's come back. We're gonna be back with some butterfly dies, and they are sure to please. My advent calendar got stopped for border control. Oh boy, Jen. Oh my goodness. Okay. Lots of talk about the mystery of the FedEx. I do believe creative shipping, UPS, and I do believe that we have. I know it's UPS because well, anyway. Lots and lots of things going on. We have increased, just this year, we have transformed the way in which we ship from this building, and we've optimized it so your packages, you're getting them faster, you're getting them in a way that's, hopefully going to be less expensive, and like just so many things for the way that we go about caring for your shipments. Okay. Most beautiful dies ever, our butterfly 3D concentric dies, where the engraving makes the sound that wings make into the paper. Woo. I love it. I love it. I'm reminded the last time I saw these, I was standing here with Evelyn from the Florida Griffinites, and she said, they were her favorite dies ever, and she did not have them yet, and so I gifted them to her, and I think about that. So, like, that's just so wonderful. So, look at that, vellum butterfly wings on top of gold with that beautiful die in the background. So, if you've never seen one of these 3D dies in action, let's just do this. Let's transform the paper because we can, and then let's make something with it. So this is it's a full 5x7 die, or almost 5x7. It's 4 3/4. Let's try and do too many things at once. Okay, get it in the center. All right, this is the magic. Every single time there is a die cut, I think this is so incredible when we have the ability to do that. And you notice that there's nothing in the die. There's a little tiny cut, but everything just happened with the engraving and the embossing so that the detail of the butterflies comes to life. The design is engraved. It is lovely and easy to achieve. So as I don't really want to cover those butterflies up. Let's try not to. We want to build from the concentric parts, right? So you build up, and you're just using your favorite papers, and every one of our shapes are designed to, really work. You could mix die sets very easily. I think I'm going to put this right on top of itself again to give us a little color. And how pretty, best of luck. Who needs the luck today? Anybody need luck? Let's hear about it. Okay, so much fun. All right, these are beautiful. I think we need to invest in new plates. Roxanne says, for both her Empress machines, how fun. If you are already coming to create, you are about to be invited to the stock up sale. Your ticket gets you in, starts on the 17th through the 31st, and so exciting. That's where, one of the things that I didn't even talk about the fact that your ticket to create not only gets you the event, it gets you the craft room experience, and it gets you 2 amazing sales, a stock up sale and a private warehouse sale that this year is stocked with all brand new product, right? So stock up gets you pricing for the unheard of pricing for things like the plates and the machines. And then the warehouse sale is going to get you stuff that nobody else is going to get until next year. Oh, it's just really exciting. So lots and lots of fun. Yeah, that is Friday, the 17th. Stock up sale starts on the 17th. All right, have we gotten enough of these beautiful butterflies? Can you stand it? Oh my goodness. Okay, everybody needs new plates. I do too. Okay, everyone deserves a little luck. Love this. Okay, and if you're wondering who I'm talking to, this is the chat that's on AGTV. If you're watching anywhere other than that, you can't really shop with us or chat, but we do like having you on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. So we're coming right back. We have to take a little break, and then we're going to be talking all things the Virginia collection. lots and lots of controversy over shipping. All right, we're shipping FedEx. I was wrong. Yeah. It's not the first time today. Oh, okay. FedEx, Martha, the FedEx guy's coming to see you. I think she called him Jacob. It's nice to be on a first name basis with the driver. That person's really dedicated to you, right? They get your everything. All right, so Virginia, papers and embellishments. This is an entire paper crafting collection that is so beautiful. So it's a faded version. There's a beautiful, this is gonna go gorgeous. This is a gorgeous color in our Create event, this peacock blue. Virginia's second colorway has that same color in it. Originally, Virginia was in this green and pink. And so you see how all the papers and everything in this set, there are 32 sheets of paper and it's over 200 pieces in this set to create scrapbook pages, to create titles, to create beautiful words. And there are border stickers and embellishments that all coordinate with sentiments and gold foil flourishes, and everything's a die cut, so it's nice and flat, and you can make it dimensional if you want to. And that hummingbird, there we go. Everybody needs a little luck. There's some luck for you. Our life together, lots of ways. Life is beautiful. Great tags to say happiness is being together, precious memories, and you and me. Okay, so when we design something like that in a collection, right, we're thinking about how one would use it, right? So Virginia was part of one of our Crop at Home events. I think it was the year before last, and see how it coordinates. So you're like mixing cardstock, you're mixing papers, pair that with one of your favorite embossing dies, right? This is the fancy Baroque one, and you can see how beautiful it is, right? So double up the embellishments if you want to have dimensional ones for cards, but then those big title stickers, I love this, right? Believe. What do we need to believe? I'm going to change that composition. Okay, you're going here. We got lots of flowers. Okay, I don't even want to cover that up, but I do want to send somebody a little bouquet, and I want to send a little butterfly there too. All right. Absolutely beautiful. So if you love like pink and green, you love that old world feeling that I think we do so well, the collection is like it's for you to create with. So whether you're somebody creating, look at this, 3-dimensional scrapbook pages with ruffles and gorgeous patterns, down to this, right? So when we're looking at double page spreads, you definitely want double-sided cardstock. And then if we're thinking about, wow, how did they make all of these things? This is what we do in those events, right? We create all of these things. We learn how to make a compound border. We're using the materials that are inside the pouches. We're creating, this is my stack, isn't it? This is my, no, okay. I just want to make sure I have a stack of projects that are part of our a lovely new service coming up in a second, and I don't want to show those until we get there. Okay, so cards, easily done. Blue and green and pink, that's your color palette for Virginia, and Virginia was my grandmother, my maternal grandmother, and every single collection that we have ever done has been named for, you know, it has a female naming convention, and when we first started out, they were everybody. There was a Tracy collection. There was Sally, and there was Hallie, and there was just all the fun people in my life. And then as we kept going, right, it became the feminine name became more of a name that evoked a feeling of the pattern, and like Jasmine, which is our Create event pattern, is brand new for the event. Jasmine was all this beautiful sort of Persian-inspired antique textiles and paintings that all those new paper patterns were made from. So love that. Okay, so pretty. All right, so if thinking about, let's say, crafting with the 12 by 12 paper, here's a fun little thing, right? What we've done is the double-sided paper works really easily. to cut embellishments out of. But if you wanted to take this actually is a harlequin in the way that we made the pattern, and you could just grid this out, trim it with a craft knife, fussy cut it, right? I think people want to see me use scissors. Okay. There we go, right? If we do this on the back, right, you don't end up with any of those lines or it does it perfectly. So do everything. There's a tip for you. Do everything on the back of the double-sided cardstock. Okay, I'm going to leave all this here, and we're coming back with the Print My Page with the Virginia collection just for you. That's fun. You need to make a gin collection, Alaskan native, so it can be ice and winter and snow and winter berries. That sounds beautiful. Oh, thank you. I love this. And we always like to hear what it is that you would like to see that we do. And okay, this is not it. I don't have that one. There it is. Okay, no, one more time with feeling. Okay, all right. So if you were someone that joined us like Robin did in May, we made some amazing 3D scrapbook pages. And for me, the things that look like this, right, where there's an accordion, waffle Mountain Valley fold in the background of the page. This was something that we did, and then you see how thick it is. It's beautiful, but it's not realistic that you would make a whole bunch of these, right? You might make one for a very special album, but what if you decided that you wanted to gift that to someone else? Look at this. So this is Print My Page. This is the 3D layouts turned into flat as a pancake, wonderful pages where you upload your own photos, you add your own journaling, you're not having to handwrite them, and we print them and we send them to you. So it looks like you did all of this work. It's an amazing way to replicate your creativity and your hard work for other family members, or to create a gift for someone in your life. So we have a really pretty video that will show you how. Let's play that, Nathan, so everybody can see. So there's our website, and so you go to our collections, and Print My Page is right there on the top. So what's so nice about it is that it's by collection, and so we have entire scrapbooks dedicated to Virginia, you'll see there, and so there's the layout I just showed you, and it is so easy to participate with us here in this experience, and you're just adding there we go, let's add a picture. Where is that? It is right here. Okay, great. All right. So Sharon, this is Sharon's nephew, and who just got married, and so you can even do this from your phone. Isn't that fun? It doesn't have to be your desktop, right? And we've added little places to add more photos should you want to. And you can size them and you can work on them in the layout. And what a great way to do this. We actually print them for you. So we are, a professional printer. And what that means is that we are offering the beautiful layouts that are our intellectual property. And we're allowing you to co-create with us. And so you're adding your beautiful photos, and then you add them to cart. It's $4 a page, and you can do the whole album, and it is just an extraordinary thing that happens. So so much fun. Okay, so here we have that amazing 3D page, and then we have Sharon's nephew and the pictures that you just saw, and how it's all printed on our ivory cardstock, and it's all acid-free, lignin-free, flat as a pancake, but at the same time can relive these memories in such a beautiful way. There's no one doing such a thing, right? You can upload your picture into photo cards and wedding invitations and save the dates, but the scrapbooking thing, it's not happening, except for here. And we have I have lots of beautiful Virginia layouts to show you, and so let's just go through them. As you're looking at these, you can think of, all right, I want to do that, but I really want to make it 3D. So how we do that is just like this. Thank you. We have we have the Virginia die cuts that you can go back and add them to the top of the page, and I'm looking for, yep, here I am. All right, so you see we have the beautiful little rose. You add a little foam adhesive to that. You look at that. We have this, right? So you can add a little foam adhesive, pop it up, make it 3D. And if you if you got the Virginia collection of paper that I had on first, this sticker is there. You can sticker over it, and then you get this perfect printing and your perfectly written journaling. So it's really, like you can easily go from the 3D thing, this was 3D, right, with all the cutting, to something that is more, I don't want to dump them out here, 2D, okay? And then all you do is take the die cuts and you find them in the pile. Okay, this is like the puzzles, right, Heather? Okay, there we go. A little smaller, there we go. It does match because everything that we used is still included in the die cuts themselves, right? So there's close to being that yellow rose. Then we also have the borders available separately, which are, this is an amazing set. This is 72 12-inch borders so that you can make it 3D even more. So you see how we have the ribbon one, and ready? Let's stick it on here. Can we see? Oh yeah, yeah. There we go, right? So then we would go back with more stickers on top or more die cuts, right, to make it feel like, look like it's 3D. So Print My Page is the thing that I think is really novel, and we have a Christmas album coming soon. With the borders, there are 72 of them. You're getting multiples of the ones that you see here. So these are the Virginia ones. Inside this pack, it's assorted. So you do have the faded rose borders, and then you have this beautiful, all of these collections also exist in Print My Page. So everything that you're getting is going to go with any of those incredible albums that you can make. Okay, do we like this? Can you pin the link? Okay, wait. All right. Okay, I'm late. Okay, can I have the die cuts back? Okay, so let's just go back. We had the Virginia collection, paper crafting collection, which is double-sided cardstock. It's sentiments and it's borders and it's title stickers. And can I have the pack? Sorry, I would like the pack of the Virginia die cuts. Oh, here we are. Okay, so we have the Virginia collection, which is 12 by 12, and all the things inside of it, and it's in this studio, and I'd love to have it. So, and then we have, to add to the collection, we have cardstock die cuts, there are 84 here, and then there are 72 in the borders, and I just like the pouch. Thanks. Okay. And so here's how this works, all right? So you do this, you do these three things, and you do Print My Page, and you are off to the races to create an entire 3D scrapbook that starts out as flat as it can be. So, like I said, $4 a page I think is a really fun way to go about this for your sister, for your mom, for a newlywed, right? That you can take the effort and you can multiply the gift by adding all these beautiful things to it and having multiples for the family members. Oh my goodness, so amazing. Okay, all right, so we have some things to give away in our show today, which is exciting, and that's the mystery Christmas cardstock, and we have the garland staircase dies and the holiday hearth pattern cardstock, and that's going to go to, we're going to have 3 winners that are going to answer this question win here in the chat. Okay. Donna says that's less expensive than doing a paper scrapbook. That is true. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yes, and we will do the print my page layouts blank if you want them blank, and you can add your own pictures to them. There's lots of ways to play with us in that whole new way of doing things. Okay. All right. Everything is a die cut. The borders are die cut. The die cuts are die cuts. Everything's flat. So not dimensional. You make it dimensional. Okay. All right. So here's my question. How many days until create? All right. How many days till create? You could win those 3 things I was just talking about. Let's get the right answer from 20, 21, and 22. So exciting. Yeah. We got Sharon Griffin. She's first with the right answer. And I know we're getting to 20 like in a blink. So congratulations. And if you ever want to know who wins during the AGTV shows, it's always posted in our live stream lowdown on the blog, and that happens pretty much every Wednesday. There's a blog post called Live Stream Lowdown, and you can see the names of the winners. And if you think you're the winner, our team is picking the 20, 21, and 22 from the chat, and we will reach out to you. Yeah. Good job, everybody. 30 days till create. I'm thinking that maybe all of you are coming. Maybe all of you are coming. I hope you are, because there's so many things, so many exciting things in store for you. All right, so our next, our HobbyMaker show is today, 3 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. GMT. And no, it's not GMT, it's British BST. Okay, in the UK. 8 p.m. And then we have our AG members only show on the 28th of October. So exciting. And then there's another AGTV on Wednesday, November 5th. But by then, it's too late to join Create just about, because your box would come and you wouldn't have this amazing 3 weeks to prepare, and you would have missed out on the stock-up sale. So there you go. AG members, listen up. That show is going to be really great. So you definitely want to continue to participate. Tell all your friends. And if you want to become an AG member, it's $99 a year or $12.50 a month, which is really exciting. And we have, you get an evergreen 10% discount off of full-priced items. You get members exclusive products like the one I was teasing about coming up in November. So exciting. And we have the best prices for our members in a shop exclusive member products part of our website. So really exciting. Private live streams, free shipping over $50, lots and lots of things. And next year, it's going to be even more exciting with all the things that we have planned for our members. Okay, very good. All right, just joined last night, Dawn said. Welcome aboard. So exciting. All right, we will see you, maybe you'll see us again later today. And if not, we'll see you on the 28th for members only. Bye for now. Thanks for joining us.